A very happy evening to everyone who has joined us in this virtual gathering. I hope you have a great day ahead. To make it more delightful, let's kick off today's session on entrepreneurship opportunities through innovative power block manufacturing techniques, organized by the Technology Transfer Cell under KSRCT IIC. An interactive session with our beloved resource person. It's a gratifying welcome we bring to you on this pleasant evening. Hope you will have a great day ahead. To start this auspicious occasion, I would like to call upon Ms. Pavita from the Department of Food Technology second year to welcome the gathering.
Challenges are gifts that forces us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. With the blessings of David K.S. Rangasamy MJF, founder of KSR Educational Institutions, we start this moment by heartily welcoming Sri R. Srinivasan, Vice Chairman of KSR Educational Institutions, Dr. K. Tyagaraja, CEO of KSR Educational Institutions, in their absence here, and Dr. R. Gopalakrishnan, Principal KSRCT. We welcome you all to today's webinar. I heartily welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. P. Loganathan, who is here to deliver a talk on entrepreneurship opportunities through innovative power block manufacturing techniques. Now, I extend a warm welcome to our President, Vice President, Convener of IAC, Student Coordinator of IAC, and other core members. I, I extend my salutation to faculty members and other participants. Dreams come true when desire transforms into concrete action. Once again, I welcome you all the webinar on entrepreneurship opportunities through innovative power block manufacturing techniques. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Pavita. If you absolutely can't stay positive, don't go negative. Just cruise neutral for a while until you get back up. With this inspiring quote, let me take this opportunity to invite Mr. Vishnu Kumar from the Department of Information Technology second year to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. P. Loganathan, to the audience.
A delightful evening to everyone present here. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning and lead to action. I'm so glad in welcoming our today's chief guest, Dr. P. Loganathan, Assistant Professor, AIM Engineering College, Erode. Our research person has done DCE, NP, NMJ for Technic Erode. He completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering at Government College of Technology, Coimbatore, and his Master Engineering in Structural Engineering at Government Engineering College, Erode. Has also done his PhD on the title and experimental investigation on properties and structural behavior of hybrid fibrous concentrate flexurous embers at University Chennai. He worked as a site supervisor at URC Builders, Erode. He started his teaching career as assistant professor at Sengundar Engineering College, Tirunelveli. Currently, he is working as an assistant professor at AIM Yamin College, Erode. He has published 9 journals and also textbooks on ground improvement techniques. He delivers speeches and guest lectures in various colleges. He has also presented seminars on the topic prefabricated structures, design of steel structures, frustrated and construction structures, oil mechanics, and foundation engineering. We are overwhelmed to have you here event, sir. I hope that we are able to seek guidance and imbibe something from your experience. It is an honor and privilege, sir, to have you with us today. We are thankful to have you here of making your presence despite your busy schedules. On behalf of IIC, we wish all your attempts would result in great success, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Vishnu Kumar. Now I hand over the session to our eminent resource person, Dr. P. Loganathan. Please, sir, the floor is all yours.
Sir, audible, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay. Very good evening, all present here. This is Dr. Lonan. First, initially, I would like to thanks to our KSR principal sir and organizing committees. Thank you all. Now I can go to the session. Sir, the PPT is open.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so let's start the topics. Entrepreneurship opportunities through innovative paver block manufacturing techniques. So this is one of the reason, one of the advanced the entrepreneurship skills opportunities in our civil engineering program. So civil engineering, it is not a drop. It is an you know that. So many branches are available in the civil engineering. So taking that initially, case of the foundation, there should be a materials needed to build the foundation. So what are the materials we needed to construct a foundation? So first, that is boulders. That means what? So that is rocks. So a rough stone, sized stone, and brick masonry. So bricks are needed to construct the walls. So in case of the basement, so we need to construct the basement level. So we have to know about the materials things like that. So bricks, fine aggregates, coarse aggregates, tiles, on the concrete, so like that. So many materials are needed to construct a building in an essential manner, right? Okay, am I audible? Okay, go to next slide, sir. So first,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. So first of all, so introduction. First, what is meant by the Fair block companies? What is Fair block? Why we are needed to why we are going to purchasing the Fair block? Fair block is a fine material. It is one of the so it is the paving the floors and roads, etc. So in the front cement and lawn and pathways. So all in the paths. So we have to design the paver blocks. So we are paving and that the places while first in the ancient period. So we have paved only the bricks. That is the costly one. Then, so day by day, the technology will be has been improved. Then only the power block, remaining considered. So nowadays, the lot of designs on the power blocks are available, right? So we know that. So go to next slide, sir. Okay, so see this diagram. So what are the types and what are the designs available in the paver blocks? So first one is the brick type paver blocks and a cross dumbbell, cube, dumbbell, fan type, hexagon, mirror, red, round dumbbell, square, tri-hex, broad, tri-hex groove, tri-hex yellow, uni-paver, way. So such kind of the car blocks are available in our this market, right? So mostly we are providing utilizing the Tamil Nadu. So uni-paver, tri-hex groove, like the material, like the paver blocks are frequently used. So and what about the paver blocks and what are the sizes and how to become a entrepreneur for using paver block industry. Paver block industry, we have to the simple techniques, but it is one of the profitable one. Sir, go to next slide, sir. So next slide, manufacturing process of paver blocks. So can you see the paver blocks? If the surface is very uh, little bit roughness, but it will be good for appearance and aesthetic use. So that's why we are focusing the paver blocking parts, right? So manufacturing, how do we get a paver block by our companies? So first, the company collect the raw materials. So what are the raw materials? So simply like that, cement, sand, and chips. That is the 6 mm aggregates. That is called normally called chips, right? In the practical publicly says that chips, right? So there are so many mixed ratios are there. So normally 1:2:4 is adopted. Okay, that is the mixed proportion. So next one is first we have collected the raw materials, then mixed proportion. So the proportioning of the materials. So 1:2:4 is normally used. So then, so mixing and compacting. So by using the water cement ratio, So normally 0.5 to 0.6, 0.65, maximum 0.65. We are using the Nordson ratio for manufacturing of the Paver blocks. Then compacting by using the machines. Then so remold the Paver blocks. Then curing tank is available. So we have to cure the blocks up to 28 days. 14 to normally 28 days is good results. That is why we are going to taking the curing period of 28 days. Then after period is over, then take the cover blocks, then go to the drying by sun heat. After drying the samples or cover blocks, then we can use the cover blocks into the wherever is necessary. We can use that the cover blocks. So go to next slide. Okay, so methodology. What are the methodology followed? That is called so similarly. So material collections, batchings. So what is meant by batching? That is called mixed portions. That is volume batching. So we know that volume batching or weigh batching. So here it is adopted weigh batching. That gives the good results. So in case of the rural areas, also you're using the weigh batchings, right? So next, mixing and molding. So mixing the materials the proper manner for the grading. That is normally we are proportioning the proper proportionings. So normally taken as 1:2:4. Right, and we are having the whatever necessary of the shapes of the paver blocks. That is called the molding. So we can see the a lot of molds. That is called the shapes, cube shapes, cross dumbbells, dumbbell span, hexagon. So already we know that. So what type of the shape needed? So that type of the molds are needed to getting that cover blocks. Then so one day taking the for settlement hours. So 24 hours after 24 hours we can demold the blocks and drying it. So then go to the curing tank. So finally dispatch. So that is the methodology. The same think about it. Sir, next slide, sir. Okay, so the manufacturing process. What are the manufacturing process techniques are followed? In this, you can see this in this slide. The cement concrete pavement blocks includes that is called the cement concrete pavement blocks, also called paver blocks. It includes mixing, compressing, hardening, and drying. So paving stones with the water cement ratio. So here I mentioned that so 0.62, not exactly 0.62. So we can use that. So 0.5 to 0.65. That is the normal workability of the cover blocks. And concrete mixture with the volume of 1:2:4. One part of the cement, 2 part of the sand, core part of the chipping. So chipping means that 6 mm aggregates. So those are normally used before mixing. The concrete mixture should not be thicker than 1:6 with respect to the combined aggregate based on the volume of cement. So there are the techniques followed. So it includes that proper mixing, so proper compacting and hardening. So those kinds of the things are following while manufacturing process of the paver blocks. Okay, sir, go to next slide, sir. Okay, so next, what are the next? So these things are already we know that. So case of the one of the laboratory, there is a project or concrete technology laboratory for that we are preparing the specimens of a cube, cylinder, and prisms or structural members, the beams. So what we do that? So first we are taking the material collections, and we have to properly check that the parameters of the materials.
அது இல்ல இது ஆடியோ எப்படி ஆஃப் பண்றேன்னு கேட்ட லேப்டாப்ல.
Okay, so in the concrete technology laboratory, so we are preparing the specimens. So what we can do that? What are the techniques followed? What are the methodologies? First, we are collecting the materials, and the basic tests are taken. So from the collecting materials. So in case of the sand, so we are taking the parameters such as the specific gravity, fineness, and sieves, particle size distributions. So many things. In case of the cement, so what kind of the parameters are necessary? So first one is the fineness, specific gravity, and what about that? So these things are necessary for whether it is a good material or bad. So the particular parameter attained, so we can do the next process. In case of aggregates, so what are the parameters are necessary? So crushing strength, package strength, and abrasion test, specific gravity of the coarse aggregates, like that. So same things here adopted for the making Paver block specimens. So after the remove the prepared mixture from the mixture and consume in the next 30 minutes. 30 minutes, yeah, vibrating table can be used to compress the concrete mixture into the desired size and shape. So while packing the concrete in the mold, so we have to need the compaction. So we have to provide the proper compaction, or otherwise, so the Paver block get the less strength and having some gaps. So that is called that will get the bad strength attained. So that is why. So we have to provide a proper compaction. So for compacting equipments, that is called a camping rod or otherwise. So in the sir, am I audible, sir?
Sir, just now it's audible, sir.
Just okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So next one, we have to prepare the mixtures and consume the next 30 minutes. So a vibrating table can be used for compressing the concrete mixture into the desired size and shapes. So then the mold protected from the direct sunlight and wind for 24 hours. The blocks cured in this way are cured with water and completely moistened for 14 to 21 days. The water in the curing tank is changed every 3 to 4 days. And the blocks are naturally dried. Then finally we can use it. So go to the, it is a dispatching one. So go to next slide, sir. Sir,
Sir?
PPT is not visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will.
So come to next slide, sir. Sir, next slide, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. So now we can see the what are the equipments used for making the paver blocks. So first one is the batching equipment. What is batching equipment? So we know that. So there are two types of batching. So first one is the volume batching, and the second one is the day batching. So here To ensure that a uniform product is obtained, weight batching is recommended. So weight batching is it will produce the good results. So in case of the volume batchings, so a little bit smaller or a little bit larger, then what happened, you know that. So that is why, so it should be exactly used for weight batching. So weight batching is the exact measurements and give good results. That is why we are preferring for weight batching. Please go to next lesson. Next, mixture. So we know that concrete mixture machine is there. So you can see in the laboratory, concrete highway laboratories. So the mixer machines are necessary. A semi-dry mixer is used to mold concrete paving blocks. Effective mixing can be done with pan and trough mixtures. Drum type mixtures are unsuitable. So the size of the pan mixture must be related to the production so that batches are used up within a reasonable time. So that is why the semi-dry mixtures is used for the paving blocks. So nowadays the drum type mixers are unsuitable for making the paver blocks. So that is why we are using the semi-dry mixers, normally used for making the paver block. So go to next slide. So these are the, you can see the mixture machine for the semi type, semi-automatic and automatic types are there. So this is the normally the using for blocking conditions, making for blocks. So these machines are normally used. So go to next slide, sir. So this one is a automatic machine for making for blocks. So these are the, this is fully automatic machine. It is used for the big companies. So materials are here dumped in the tray. So then the machines operated, so automatically the mix the water cement ratio taken, then cement, sand and chips are taken. So as per providing the inputs, so then only we can take the power block like this. So this is the output. So in the tray is the, this is the output. Okay, so sir, go to next slide. So see this. So the machine capacity and machines are outputs. How much output will be given for each machine. So here, automatic fair block machine into two variants that can be used as per the required heavy duty or medium or low duty production units. So it comes with a 5 HP and a 3-phase power unit. The production capacity of these machines are 1200 to 1500 medium duty and 1200 to same as the 1200 to 1600 like that. That is called heavy duty respectively. So the capacity of the machines and what are the powers required. So we need the 3-phase power unit. Okay. Okay, sir. So next, so semi-automatic power block machine is of 75 mm and 100 mm. So there are having thickness of the Power block is 75 mm, 100 mm, like that. And the mold area for both variants. So the mold area, so normally we have taken as the 450 mm by 450 mm. That is called so 1.5 feet. So 1.5 feet. Okay. So the ejection mechanism is hydraulic for both variants. So ejection. So we are taking the mold, the power blocks assembled in the mold. So then we have to remold that. So that is the ejection mechanism is by hydraulic action. Okay, sir. So go to next one. Okay. Next, the molding machine. So unlike bricks, previously we have seen that a lot of shapes of the power blocks are there. So the molding machines, unlike bricks, blocks are used for masonry. Paving blocks must be dense. Equipment must be capable of a high degree of compaction and a satisfactory output. A combination of vibration and pressure is the most effective way of achieving compaction. So the molding pressure, so we have to provide a compaction or pressure in the mold. So the pressure is normally so 10 MPa. It is 10 Newton per mm square or greater than 10 Newton per mm square. So next one is the curing chamber. After mold mixing, compacting, and remolding, then the material, the power blocks go to the curing tank. So newly molded blocks should be subjected to some forms of curing. So nowadays, the types of curings, you know that that is a curing in tank, stream curing, thermal curing, like that. So go to next slide, sir. Yes, it's a stream curing. So stream curing adds to production cost. It is particularly good for early strength development. So normally, so we are choosing that stream curing. So it gives the better results compared to the other curings, but it should be a costly one. The strength will be developed for the stream curing. Provision of adequate wear resistant and prevention of line bloom and straining. The system is unaffected by seasonal changes. What are the seasonal changes? Seasonal changes means in case of the suddenly get a high temperature, suddenly reduce the temperatures, and suddenly cooling, and suddenly heating, like that. So it does not disturb for this type of this method of curing. That is why we are preferred and getting more strength. The specimens get more strength. In that the yearly strength development. So that is called stream cube. Okay, so sir, next. Next one is the thermal curing. So thermal curing means it is an insulated chamber for a period of 24 hours. Temperature is increased by the heat of hydration, cement, and no additional heat is provided. So thermal curing means we are creating the elevated temperatures. What is the elevated temperature means? Normally the standard temperature higher than the standard temperatures, that is called elevated temperatures. Okay, so the temperature is increased by using of the heat of hydration of the cement. So therefore here the hydration process is there, then only the some of the heat is increased and no additional heat is provided for this type of the curing. These are the curing process. So go to next. It is the final stage, the quality control. So we are manufactured the curve blocks. So finally we can get the output. Then we have to check that the QC. It is a final department. The manufacturing process of the first one is the material collections, and the second one is the productions, and third one is the curing. Fourth one is the quality control. It is one of the very important role of the these power block techniques, manufacturing techniques. So what are the works followed in this quality control means? So each and every aspects we have to monitor that. So what are the initial strength, the compressive strength, and the abrasion strength, hardness, and what are the tests needed? So all the tests are to be checked, and whether it is attain the respective results, adequate results. So we have to get the adequate results, then only it is going to the market, or otherwise so it is want to be neglected at that time. So that is the quality controlling process. So monitor changes in the material so that timely changes can be implemented in manufacture. Routinely monitor the quality of the products for compliance with the specifications. So in this specification of the power blocks, we have to implement on the. So first initially what are the tests to be followed, then finally what are the tests are followed. In case of the fresh concrete and hardened concrete, so what are the fresh concrete tests are available, so then we can do that the tests. So what are the fresh concrete properties means? Workability, slump, so those are the. And then in case of the self-compacting concrete, you know that the self-compacting concrete tests, the flowability tests. So these tests are frequently checked in our the mixes. Then what about the hardened specimen tests, hardened concrete tests? So same as that. So in the power block test, so we are the test followed. Those things are necessary for the Department of Quality Control. So quality controller is the main responsible for the specimens, whether it is good or medium or very low. So that is why, so frequently we have to check it each and every tests. So in case of the material testings and mixed proportions and fresh concrete properties and hardened concrete properties, those things are necessary. So what are the tests are taken this? So compressive strength of the, first we know that the compressive strength and the flexural strength. So the code books are available for one IS 1338 2003. The code books are available. Okay, so how to become a good entrepreneur? You know that how to become a good entrepreneur. So before 10 years, there are uh, very low markets are there available. But nowadays, if you go to the market, there are so many shops available, right? So these are called the development of the entrepreneur. So how to become a good entrepreneur? So you have to know that the tactics, and so you will become a good entrepreneur. So first, what are the basic things are necessary for becoming an entrepreneur? And you have to learn day by day how to become a good successful entrepreneur. So this is one of the topic we have to discuss in the how to develop the manufacturing of power blocks. So these are the bright opportunity for making power block manufacturing techniques. So the state government and central governments funded will be offered for the entrepreneurship. So first, initially the loan will be sanctioned. Then some percentage, that is the 10% of the 10% of total cost will be reduced for the subsidy. Those are so many things. Each district, they are having the small industry. You know the DIC. DIC means what? So district industry center. So we have to know these things and go to. So in case if you interested, district industry center and get a good idea about becoming an entrepreneur. So what are the missions and visions, objectives, strategies? So what are the forms available and what are the requirements? Then finally you can get the amount. for your budgets. So you have to provide the give the budget for making the entrepreneur. You are the owner will be become a one company. So what are the necessary documents? So all things are available in the district industry centers. And you know that SIDCO. So this is available in the that is the state government councils, that is small industries development corporations. So those domains are supported for getting the entrepreneur. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Have any doubts?
Sir, Dr. Roland, sir. Sir, I have a small doubt, sir. Sir?
Is the carrying, sir?
Yes, sir. I have a small doubt in this regard, sir. First of all, I thank for your wonderful and inspirational speech. Either we can use any recycled materials like bituminous or asphalt or concrete waste management into the paver block, sir. Can convert
Yes, sir.
into.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can use it, sir. We can use it, sir. Because in the structural engineering laboratories, concrete highway laboratories, those are having waste materials that the tested cubes available. So that materials we have to collect that and then arrive the small things. That is chips 6 mm. We have to convert into the needed sizes, and then we can include it in the power block materials.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your awesome session, sir. It's time for the queries session. Let's wind up this evening with a warm note of appreciation. It's time to propose the vote of thanks. I would like to call upon Ms. Ritika from the Department of Civil Engineering second year to propose a vote of thanks.
There is always light, if only we were brave enough to see it, if only we were brave enough to be it. Today, I take the opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. I consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed it as a memorable and successful event. On the behalf of K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology, Institutions Innovation Council, I would like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. P. Lohanathan, Assistant Professor, AI, Amin Engineering College, Erode, for taking his precious time out and delivering a speech on the topic entrepreneurship opportunities through innovative paper block manufacturing techniques. Sir, indeed, your words have inspired us. Today's webinar was full of knowledge and interesting things. It gave deep insights into the topic and also revealed some interesting facts. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us your words of wisdom. You took this event to a greater level. We will be looking forward to have more of your presence at future events. We thank you for being with us. It has remained a pronounced pleasure. I extend my sincere gratitude to our Vice Chairman, Sri R. Srinivasan, and our CEO, Dr. K. Tyagaraja sir, in their absence here. A special mention to our respected principal, Dr. R. Gopalakrishnan, for being our constant support. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. I would like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event happen. Our president, vice president, and convener of IAC, faculty coordinators, and student coordinators. Also, thank you to all the students present here for paying your attention and learning. The essence of fruits is always tasted in the last, and we believe that last will be the best. I would like to thank all our students of IAC for working with us in making this event a memorable one for all. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Ritika. Thank you. Thank you all for your valuable time with us. Hope this session would have rewarded you with valuable take home benefits. We request the coordinators to turn on their videos to capture the moment. Thank you, sir. The feedback link will be shared in the chat box. We request the students to fill out the feedback form. The meeting has officially ended now. Thank you all. This is Divya Darshini signing off this MC desk.